the stands. Pure coys, everybody raise your hands. Pure coys, pure coys, pure coys.
Yes, welcome to Pure Coys. My name is Nige. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. As always, as you come in, please like and please subscribe. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost you anything. If you want to click on the bell thing as well, you will see when all of my content is about to drop. So, Spurs go to Crystal Palace on Sunday afternoon, looking for 8 wins out of 9. 8 wins out of 9. Oh, that blip, that 45 minutes against Brighton, and we could be looking at 9 wins out of 9. That's how different a season can be. Listen, let's get into it. Spurs away at Palace. What do you think we're going to do? Do you think Spurs can make it 8 wins out of 9? It's a tough game. There's no doubt about it. But Palace has started really, really poorly to this season. And I think they're there for the taking. You know, it would be typically Spurs to go down and become Dr. Tottenham and just give Palace a victory. But I'm really hoping we're past that now. I'm really hoping that Spurs are going to play nice, good, controlled attacking football and bring 3 points back to White Hart Lane. You know what? Palace have a few issues up front, don't they? They're not finding the net as often as you would like. Only 5 goals in their first 8 Premier League games. They've conceded 11 as well. Let's look at these stats in a little bit more detail, shall we? Um, as you can see, look, 8 Premier League games played. They've won none. They've drew 3. They've lost 5. With 5 goals scored, 11 conceded. Only 1 clean sheet. Their attacking, though, is weird. It's strange if we look at it. And I'll show you Spurs in a minute. And there's obviously there's a difference, you know, quite a bit of an attacking difference. But in some of them, there's not that much difference. And you think, wow, if Palace had just taken their chances. Let's look at this. 5 goals scored, only 0.63 per game. But they've had 112 shots. That's quite a lot of shots, I think, in 8 games. With 36 being on target, a shooting accuracy of 32%, 1 penalty scored, 11 big chances created. That's over a big chance per game. So they are creating chances and they've hit the woodwork 4 times. So that suggests to me that they've just been a little bit unlucky, you know what, in front of goal, or just not had the quality to finish their breakfast. And now let's look at Spurs, because, like I say, it's quite interesting to see the difference between the two. And let's see if I can find the Spurs one. Is this the Spurs one? It is indeed. So we look at the Tottenham one, and this is the Spurs one. So 8 matches played, 4 wins, 3 losses, 18-4, 9 conceded, 2 clean sheets. But if you look at 18 goals, that's 2.25 per game. Obviously, that's a lot more than Palace. 145 shots. Now, that's not a great deal more than Palace. It's not a great deal more than Palace, with 55 being on target and a shooting accuracy of 38%, while Palace is 32%. So again, not that much difference. No penalty scored, 18 big chances created. That's over 2 big chances a game. But again, if you look at it, Palace had 11, Spurs have had 18. You know, Spurs are rated this magnificent side who are doing, you know, with a really good attacking threat. Palace, we're being told, are awful near the bottom, but they've only created 7 less big chances than us. And we've hit the woodwork 3 times. Palace, of course, hit the woodwork 4 times. So whereas there's a difference, and of course there is a difference, and you'd expect that, is not a massive difference. It's not like Palace are hardly creating anything. They are creating chances. They're getting big chances. They're having lots of shots on goal. They're just not taking their chances. Now, is this because they haven't got the quality up front? Mateta not really getting a look in at the moment. Nketiah playing a lot. Don't think he's the answer personally. I say it now as I touch wood. Let's hope he doesn't score against Spurs tomorrow. But, you know, obviously they've lost Elise, which is massive. Elise went to Bayern in the summer. He's absolutely ripping it up in Germany. Looks a fantastic player. And Eze just hasn't quite hit the heights of last season. Um, he's not quite doing it yet, but you know what? He is likely to. And let's hope he doesn't start tomorrow. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what? Spurs should be winning this game. This isn't a game that fills me with fear. A lot of the time you go to Palace and you'd be concerned. You'd be like, oh, Palace are really good. They're really strong at home, but they're really not strong at all this season. And I think they are there for the taking. There's absolutely no doubt about that. If I go to the head to head, the Premier League head to head with Palace, if we look at it, we have played 29 games against Crystal Palace in the Premier League, with Palace only winning 6 of them, Spurs winning 19 and 4 draws. So if you look at that, Spurs, big favourites. Obviously, Spurs have won a lot more at home than Palace have. But if we look at Selhurst Park alone, 14 games, Palace have won 4 of them. Tottenham have won 8 with 2 draws. So again, Palace isn't a place I go to now and think, oh, this is going to be a really, really tough evening or day. I always think Palace under the lights is a little bit tougher. The fact that it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, I'm really confident Spurs are going to go there and get 3 points. The way we're playing, the fact that even when we're not playing well at the moment, we are grinding out results, Brighton apart. Hard to get that Brighton half out of your head, isn't it? The way we played. But apart from that, we are winning games. Okay, not playing brilliantly all the time, but we're winning games. Away from home, though, has been a problem this season. There's no doubt about that. We tend to play well for 45 minutes and then drop off in the second half. Let's hope we don't drop off this time. We need to win this game. It's a massive game for Spurs. If we want to be challenging in and around those top 4 places, these are games we have to win. Absolutely no doubt about it. Palace are there for the taking. We need to take full advantage and win the game and keep this momentum going, because 7 wins out of 8, regardless of who we've beaten along the way, it's still 7 wins out of 8. And a win tomorrow would make it 8 out of 9 going into the Manchester City game in midweek. Fill us with confidence. I fear if we lose, it could derail our season. I really do. But let's hope. Let's pray that we win the game. I think we will. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Spurs. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think we'll have more than enough? Do you think we'll be too strong for City? Team news wise, Sonny out. That's the big news, I guess. Other than that, I think we've got a fully fit squad to choose from. It's going to be interesting to see what players he picks where. I'm guessing it will be the same back 5 as always, with Vicario, Udogi, Van der Ven, Romero, and Porro. The midfield for me, I think it will be Basuma, Kulu, and Madison. And I think it will probably be Solanke, Johnson, and Odegaard. I don't think Werner will get in, and I think he will hold Mikey Moore back. I think Moore may start on the bench, but I do expect to see Mikey Moore in the second half. Mikey Moore, by the way, what a fantastic performance in midweek against Alkmaar. You can only play against what's in front of you. He looked superb. He looked better than any winger that we have. I think I heard it on another podcast over the week. In that second half, 20 minutes, Mikey Moore looked better than any winger we have. And I'm including Sonny in that in a moment, because obviously Sonny's getting older and he's a different player. He doesn't take on players like he used to. Mikey Moore gets you off your seat, and he could unite this Tottenham fan base, because it's quite fractured at times. We need someone to get behind. Mikey Moore could be that guy, and I'm really hoping he gets his chance. I don't think he'll start tomorrow. I hope he gets on. I hope he does the business. I'm excited by this kid. I know everyone else is that's a Spurs fan. I will leave it there. Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think the score's going to be tomorrow? How do you think we'll do? And do you think Mikey Moore will get some minutes? And if so, do you think he'll tear it up? But as always, I will leave it there. Stay positive, stay poised, and of course, always stay Spurs.